World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Joe Walker, LiquidAE.com. We are standing outside Hattie B's on this beautiful sunny day in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm standing with none other than Chad Horton of Rapzilla.com, one of my inspirations. Chad, it is a pleasure to have you.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
I'm glad you appreciate me. I appreciate you also. Chad, first of all, you had a showcase here, a beat battle. Give us a little information on how that went, what you thought of it, and when can we expect the next one?
Man, so it was dope. It was at aisle 5, and the venue was perfect. The sound was perfect. The staff was great. We came into it really last minute, like just a couple months ago is when we reached out. So it came together like real quickly. So I was nervous about the turnout, but like, people came together and helped get the word out. There was a lot of industry, like heavyweights there. So, the music industry definitely saw and recognized the talent that we curated as far as the producers. And the beat battle was dope. It was a tough choice, but, we had S1, Symbolic One, the legend, produced for, of course, on Eminem's recent record, Kanye, Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these people. And he was there judging, so we got his wisdom. OB judged, T. Wiley judged. And it was amazing, man. And the winner ended up being a 14-year-old girl. And it was like, everyone was pretty much stunned. So
that's the power A3C for y'all. Really, like, I wish I could have seen that. I hate that I missed that.
Well, we took videos, so we'll be putting the videos up so you'll get to experience it all, too.
You'll get to experience it all on Rapzilla.com. And LiquidAE.com might share it. So let's continue. Last night we got to see Bumpy Knuckles. A lot of legends fell through that building. Just explain to the people not just how great the show was, but as a hip-hop fanatic, how it felt being in that room.
So, depending on your age range, you won't even care about this, but for the people that know, they're gonna just, wish they were there. But so we came, pretty much last minute. We got there just before OPO from Hieroglyphics, Souls of Mischief, performed. And I was really just going to see him because I have some history with him. So I was going to see him, and I was like, I definitely wanted to see Bumpy Knuckles. And so we walked in. Kev Brown was performing. Like, he's a legendary producer. I love him as an artist as well. So I was just excited seeing him perform. So I was like, that was dope. Then OPO, came up and, took me back to my youth and, played some classics. So I was good at that point, but then Large Professor came on the stage with OPO, and I was like, ah! I was like, what's going on? So I'm videoing it, and and then Bumpy Knuckles comes on and just, I wasn't even, I don't think, I've never seen him live, and he was just like, he did like an hour and a half or something, and he just like blew he turned the place up, man, and he's an independent beast, and so it was dope to see him. But then I'm like looking behind me and Diamond D's standing there, and I'm like, what the heck? What's going on? And then, I wasn't even thinking, I'm so tired this whole week, like being up so late. I wasn't even thinking like, oh yeah, there's probably a lot of people in town, so Diamond D was there. And then all of a sudden, I look back to my left and DJ Premier is standing right behind me, and I'm like, I said to T. Wiley, I'm like, that's Premier. And he's like, what? And I just cut out, and I'm like, went to get a picture before I had no opportunity. So we took a picture with Premier, and I'm like, my mind is spinning. Then Razcast was there. And then, man, who else was there? Pete Rock was in the building. I didn't get to see him or take a picture. That was my only regret. But I'm like, dude, this is like incredible. So who else was there, man?
So since you asked that question, while we outside doing interviews, DJ Hurricane walks up, and we were like,
right, Beastie Boys, DJ, producer. Yeah, Hurricane was there. Man, who else was there?
Razcast.
Yeah, Razcast was there.
Lord Finesse.
Lord Finesse was there.
Man, the list goes on. The house was full.
It was crazy. And this venue is 150 capacity or something, 200 capacity at the most. And so like all these legends were really coming there, to support Bumpy. And my man with with the beat breaks, the DJ. What's his name? I'm forgetting his name right now.
Beat break.
Lou, Breakbeat Lou. Yeah, Breakbeat Lou was there. So they really were coming to support him and Bumpy, you know, and Premier's performing tonight with Royce da 5'9" for their group Prime. So Premier was in town. You know, he's got beats that he did for Bumpy. You know, they all support Breakbeat Lou, like what he did for, you know, just for all the producers with all the breakbeats. So it was just epic, man. Like, I literally got like 10 years worth of opportunities of meeting people and autographs in one night, and I almost didn't go. And I wasn't expecting any of it. It was like, you know, it was like Christmas when you expect to get like, you know, one thing, and then you end up getting like your favorite gift ever, you know?
It's like you wanted one of the Voltron lions, you got all 5.
Right, it was like, I literally, like, I was just mind blown the whole night. I'm like, crazy, you know? So I'm glad I got pictures, I posted it, because no one would probably believe me that I saw all these people in one place, let alone like Premier, you know, got to shake his hand and tell him like how much, you know, he impacted me and hip hop, you know, just music, period.
You get a lot of respect from legends anyway with Rapzilla.com, and I'm sure, you know, having that, you know, having, you know, artists that other people respect brings respect to your publication because you show them love. So was that part of your vision, to have the young guys and have the legends?
As far as covering them on the site, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't even know that I had a vision. Like, our vision was, our whole thing was just passion. Like, we were just passionate about hip hop, you know, and then passionate about, you know, hearing stuff. Like, I started out in high school on E40's street team. Like, I would write into the address on the cassette, and all I wanted was to get music first before anybody else had it, and be like, yo, check this out, you know? I wasn't a DJ, I didn't have like musical talent, I just wanted to have it. And so like, that was, before I knew what it was, like that was curation, and I was doing that, and it was just like so exciting to me. And then it eventually, you know, over the years, I did that a little bit more, then I turned into a concert promoter. And so really, my whole thing was just, I was always passionate about curating music, like putting people on to good music. And so it didn't matter to me if it was, you know, like a kid that was just doing dope hip hop, or if it was one of the legends, you know. So I always just wanted to share good music and help curate like what's out there, you know.
How do you feel about inspiring other publications and other editors and other writers such as myself? Because I've enjoyed Rapzilla for a number of years, and even though I've been writing and publishing for 20 years, I'm still inspired by what you do.
Yeah, I mean, same here. Like you helped us like in the early days before I was even part of Rapzilla, you know, because I've been around for almost 20 years now in the music. So it's like, you know, I'm just now realizing, you know, the kind of the impact that Rapzilla has as a brand. And, you know, outside of Rapzilla, I work in the music business, and I have. So like, I'm kind of working in almost 2 lanes. I mean, it's really all the same world, but, you know, I'm just kind of realizing the last few years, like how much of an impact that we've had, and, you know, how many people actually respect the brand on the industry side that's even outside of, you know, Christian hip hop as a niche. And so, you know, it's really dope to see, and it's kind of also depressing because I'm like, okay, I'm just old now. It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
Earn these gray hairs, man.
Right, I earned these gray stripes.
Okay, so let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
Chad Horton, so it's Chad, Horton, on all social media, any social media, and then Rapzilla, of course, is just Rapzilla everywhere.
And for artists who are interested in being a part of Rapzilla and being featured there, what's the proper way for them to contact you?
Go to our website. There's a contact tab at the top. Go to that. It has all the information, exactly how we need you to submit it. If you don't, you make our lives difficult, which means we probably won't take the time because we're a small team, and it takes, you know, we get 100 submissions a day, plus the other stuff that we cover proactively. And so just, you know, any website you go to, just respect how they have a process, because that's the best process for them to be able to cover as many artists as they can, you know.
And in closing, again, this is the World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Joe Walker. It's been an honor to stand here.
The legendary.
Man, y'all can start with that legend stuff,
legendary.
Man. You gonna cut that out?
Nah, man.
You not?
Let other people say it.
We got classic group behind the camera. Come on, Eric, stop shaking your head, man. For real? Seriously? Anyway, it's the World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Joe Walker, standing here with Chad Horton, Rapzilla.com. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.